Yes, Bansuri, we are live.
Okay,
Please share the meeting link.
Yeah.
live. Okay. Sir,
Yeah,
Yes.
sir, can you?
I can hear
Sir,
you. I can hear you also.
Yeah, you're audible.
yeah.
You can speak.
Actually, I just wanted to know कि सर ये जो how to turn on the spotlight.
Okay, I'll just turn on the spotlight. Yeah.
Is Dr. Busho there? Is Dr. Busho in the group? Can you see? Yeah, he's there. Yeah, that's.
Please share the link.
Yeah. I
Priyangshu,
just did. Yeah, I just did that.
share it to me also.
Yeah. I just sent you on WhatsApp.
Vasuri, in the meantime, you can start.
A very warm and heartful welcome to everyone present here. I am Basuri Poddar, student of National Law University and Judicial Academy, Assam, the host for today's program. I wish you all a very, very happy 74th Independence Day. कुछ नशा तिरंगे की आन का है, कुछ नशा मातृभूमि की शान का है. हम लहराएंगे हर जगह ये तिरंगा, नशा ये हिंदुस्तान की शान का है. What a beautiful day! The morning of Independence Day and first foundation day of Aequitas Victoria has left my happiness no bounds. We could not have had any better day to inaugurate this organization, Aequitas Victoria, whose idea, justice for all, is very close to all of our hearts. Aequitas Victoria, based on the notion promoting access to justice to live a life peacefully. The organization is a non-governmental organization which shall provide free legal education as well as legal awareness across the country. It aims to provide free legal advice through eminent personalities from the field of law. This is the beginning of an endeavor which is of the society, by the society, and for the society. To begin with, I would request Rashmi Rekha Barua to kindly invoke the house and seek the blessings of the Almighty. Here we have Rashmi Rekha Barua.
दया कर दान विद्या का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया कर ना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना, हमारे ध्यान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना, बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा दिलों में, प्रेम का सागर हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना। हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा, सदा ईमान हो सेवा, सेवक जन बना देना। वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना, वतन पर जा फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना। दया कर दान विद्या का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना। थैंक यू।
Very nice. Very good.
Thank you so much, dear Rashmi, for the melodious prayer. Today, we are very proud and blessed to have amongst us the pioneer of justice, Mr. Vijay Hansaria, senior advocate in Supreme Court of India. He is a very well-known constitutional law expert and is a member of NALSA. He was the first Northeastern, my dear friends, he was the first Northeastern to be designated as the senior advocate in Supreme Court of India. He has authored several books and has been an inspiration to young and budding lawyers. With this very short introduction, I would welcome the exemplar Mr. Vijay Hansaria to inaugurate the organization.
Thank you, Basuri. Happy Independence Day to all of you. But before I come to the subject, I was reading, or rather I was hearing a video of Bajpayee ji, who says, Azadi abhi adhuri hai. Azadi abhi adhuri hai. In what sense? Have you got the Azadi in the true sense? Have we got Azadi out of hunger, poverty? Do we have independence to live with dignity? See, these are the things which are very close to my heart. And these are the things which Aequitas Victoria has taken up. I'm really privileged and find myself to be very, very happy to be a part of the foundation day of the Aequitas Victoria, because the subject is such which you have picked up: free legal education and awareness of common masses. More than that, perhaps you have to help people, give them legal advice, free up them, tell them that we are with you. See, people of our country, those who are privileged, have no grievances. They are good, they deserve. But they were privileged during the British rule also, when we were not independent. The problem lied with the bottom section of the society, marginalized section of the society, who had difficulties then and who had difficulties now. Today, in my state, there are more than 30 lakh people who are rendered homeless because of the floods. Are we talking about, are we thinking about them? That's the thing which you must take it up. Young generation must take it up, and whatever assistance or help or whatever we can do in whatever ways, whether in all possible ways, let me not go into the details of it. In all possible ways, I will be always with you to help the people who are in distress. And that's the flag of today. You have taken it up. जैसे बांसुरी ने कहा, नशा कुछ नशा तिरंगे की शान है, नशा कुछ नशा तिरंगे की शान है, आज का नशा। तो आज का नशा आपका ऐसा भी हो कि हमें इस देश में, हमारी स्टेट में, हमारी जहां भी आसपास में है, nobody can live that he is not independent. He is not independent of hunger. He is not independent of poverty. They should not accompany him and wherever he goes. So this is the thing which you have taken up and which you have rightly taken up. Very few people take it up. People talks of big things, etc. In my legal profession, people talk of IPR rights, people talk of international arbitration, but then who are thinking of the people who are not having even 2 square meals? Are we talking of the dignity of the people, life of the people? Right to privacy, etc. is all right. But the question is whether the people of this country, after more than 70 years of independence, have been deprived, have got the food, have got the shelter, have got the clothes to wear. Fortunately, we have marched quite forward. It's not that what we were in 1947. We are much ahead of what is, but much remains to be done. Whenever you see people on the streets begging, it really hurting that people are still begging for food. This is the country for which our forefathers have not sacrificed their lives. They have not taken the beating from the foreigners. They have thought of an India which is free from which for in which all the people can live with dignity, in which all the people can have 2 square meals, they have a roof on their head. Whenever they're in distress out of natural calamity or otherwise, we all are there to help them. Earlier, the government may not be that concerned about it. We were ruled by some other people, Britishers. They were not our people. Now, the person who are all our people. So if you find anyone in distress, go with a helping hand, whatever you can. Giving is always more joyful than receiving. That's all I have seen, I have learned. And as you said that you are starting an ebook, a journal, a certificate course, internship course, very good. You inspire people. See, ultimately, with all these things, what are you going to do? You must help people who are in distress. Work as a healer of injustice, just like doctors work as healer of pain. You work for healer of injustice. Wherever you find injustice, raise your voice. Don't worry. People are there to with you. Even if people are not there, as Malala said, one voice counts. That one girl of Pakistan takes head on with Taliban's. So if anybody can take head on with the people, don't succumb to yourself. I was speaking in a social media platform as to today's world. So raise your voice there, not for chatting. Raise your voice wherever you see people in difficulty, wherever you see people in distress. Go ahead as you have thought of going ahead. I'm really happy that Aequitas Victoria and especially the Jayanta Barua who has in touch with me and my friend Dr. Bimal Basho who has been guiding you and in this noble cause and take it forward. Don't limit it to organizing meetings or giving some lectures or some go to the villages, adopt some villages. You can start adopting villages nearby. Go to them, have a camp, and repeat it. Not that go there, have a camp, have a banner, take photographs, and come back. That's not the idea. Idea is go there, ask people whatever difficulties they have, legal difficulties they have. You can sort out. You can take it forward. People have very small difficulties. People have difficulties in getting some pension which they are entitled. People have difficulties in getting a ration card which they are entitled. And in the COVID situation, people have difficulties in getting food which the government is distributing. Assist them, little assistance nowadays, digital, take your laptop, file an application and follow it up. They must realize that the people who can sit in a room like this, who can have a webinar are there with you in distress. Then it's a real independence of my country, which will come. I don't think I should speak too much about it. I'm really happy to be part of you. And I'm really happy that we have more than 50 participants at this time with 15th August in a holiday, and all are ready to fight for the country. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule and making it an historic event for us by inaugurating the organization. Your liveliness, sir, and the way you have inspired us all. So your thoughts to change the world and your idea that we should address those issues which are real to the society. Sir, with your able guidance, insight, experience, wisdom, and blessings, we will excel and surely make India independent of all its worries. And sir, your words have truly inspired me to believe that if I believe in myself, I can surely do wonders. I promise you that Aequitas Victoria will make you proud, and you will be proudly saying one day that I inaugurated Aequitas Victoria.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Today we
Hello.
also have amongst us the head of Department of Law at NEHU, Professor Dr. Chintamani Roth. He has produced eminent research scholars. He has published more than 50 articles in reputed national and international journals. He has written several books and book chapters. I kindly request him to address the August gathering.
Fine, very happy Independence Day you all, and especially our chief guest, a senior advocate from the Supreme Court, Mr. Ansaria. Thanks for your nice speech and inauguration. At the same time, also I extend my happy congratulations to my scholar, research scholar, Jayanta Borua. Thanks to all his hard work and the team which is behind it, and they are going to inaugurate Aequitas Victoria on this great occasion and very happy occasion, a memorable occasion for all Indians who live in the country. We fought 100 years to remove out the Britishers. Now, when we got the constitution with the hard work with the 3 years, and we promised that we will give justice in the aspect of social, economic, and political. But today, my scholar has brought another chapter that we have to give justice also in the legal field. And what that his senior advocate has told, he is not speaking that we are having a NGO today that we will fight for malnutrition, we will fight for this illiteracy, we will fight for the poverty, but we are now above all, we are fighting for giving justice. And justice is very true to the heart and dignity of the people. So there is a saying, so liberty comes when eternal vigilance is there. So we, all the people of the country today, we have to promise and we have to fight against injustice. And Sir has told some aspects of injustice related to every aspect in the corridor of the human life. But today I will speak something that which we ignore. Today we will find we are ready to give legal education to everybody. Students are opting for, but many people as has told that we have to do villages, we have to adopt a village, we have to take up a issue not by the photo, not by this leaflet or by only this media, but really, truly, there are 4 lakh people are perishing inside the jail. That is the greatest tragedy for human life that are on the trials. So sorry, and long back, 76, our constitution also incorporated one idea requesting all the advocates of the country practicing that you please take up a case, a people which is unable to give justice or fighting for a justice, legal aid we introduce. Unfortunately, after that, 56 years, it is in the book only. And again, if a person is engaged by the court or by the government also, he is either directly or indirectly, which we call pro bono lawyers, that aspect is not coming. So that also we expect from the all lawyers practicing in the country, please do little service for the poor and your name and fame. But at the same time, we all students and today all we are participating also have to invoke the idea how to give justice to the people at any form or any stage. So whether it's a poor or fighting for illiteracy or for poverty or for his ration card, but Sir has told, I agree and I am very overwhelmed with the participation. At the same time, I will not take more time. I will bless the organization and will bless my scholar and those who are involved in it. Please work hard and give little justice to the people, and people will feel sigh of relief and dignity of a human being will prevail on this country, and we will say that we are champion of liberty, we are champion of our independence, we are champion of our equality, and then we will spread the fraternity, brotherhood, love, affection. So I pray God that this organization should grow and just like a tree and a banyan tree, and let it come with the fruits and flowers, and it will give justice to the people from every corner of this society. Thank you today giving a very old time to me and listening to me. I also extend from my forum heart to all the people who participated. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rawat, for
Yes,
your words.
Can I just respond for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
As the Professor Saab has said rightly, that pro bono cases must be done. It's our duty. And that's what I always look for whenever I meet my colleagues. I always inspire them that we must do pro bono cases. And in this meeting, I can assure you that anyone you find who needs legal aid in the Supreme Court, Aequitas Victoria has to just write a letter to me that such and such person needs legal aid in the Supreme Court, and be assured that he or she will get the best service which is available in the Supreme Court.
So all I can do right now is clap for you, and this is a very big thing for Aequitas Victoria, this promise of yours. And so this is actually something which we really want to do, provide justice to all. And so with guidance of people like you, people like Mr. Raut, so there is no chance that Aequitas Victoria will fail. And so your promise that you will help us, so you don't know how much it means to
I
us.
just need a letter from you that such and such person needs assistance. That's all, nothing beyond that.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
And Dr. Roth, we promise you that we will put our heart and soul in removing injustice by ensuring that legal awareness is created in and around India. With your guidance, we are sure to move forward in this path of justice for all.
Now can I take a leave, and then thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for
all.
coming.
God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Today, we also have amongst us one of the most important torch bearer of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao Andolan. She is the brand ambassador of the scheme, and she continues to light up lives of several underprivileged girls in India. Now I request Srimati Nidhi Tiwari, the director of Aequitas Victoria, to address the house.
मेरी आवाज सुनाई दे रही है?
मैम, आपकी आवाज आ रही है।
धन्यवाद बासुरी। नमस्कार। मीटिंग में मौजूद मुख्य अतिथि, शिक्षाविद, पत्रकार एवं विशिष्ट अतिथिगण, स्वतंत्रता दिवस के पर आप सभी को हार्दिक बधाई। आज के शुभ दिन पर एक्विटस विक्टोरिया का फाउंडेशन डे है। इस विशेष दिन के उपलक्ष्य में एक्विटस विक्टोरिया की पूरी टीम की तरफ से आप सभी का अभिनंदन करती हूँ। एक्विटस विक्टोरिया संस्थान के मंच को आप सभी लोगों के साथ शेयर करते हुए मुझे हार्दिक प्रसन्नता की अनुभव हो रही है। आज दो युवा चेहरे जो प्रतिभावान, कर्मठ और सहयोग के उच्च गुणों से परिपूर्ण है, जयंतो और सार्थक, आप दोनों को हार्दिक बधाई, भविष्य की और शुभकामनाएं। आज हमारे बीच कई दिग्गज शिक्षाविद, शिक्षक और मीडिया के बंधु हैं। आप सभी का मार्गदर्शन बेहद महत्वपूर्ण है इस संस्थान के लिए। हर मायने में यह संस्था उच्च कोटि का कार्य कर रही है। इस संस्थान का मानवीय और दयालु चेहरा अद्भुत है। से जुड़े लोगों के साथ लेकर प्रचार में लगी है, यानी कानून के शिक्षक जन जन तक, कानून का ज्ञान जन जन तक। आज विभिन्न शिक्षा संस्थान के शिक्षक यहाँ मौजूद हैं और यह दर्शा रही है कि शिक्षक अपनी शिक्षा के प्रसार में लगे हुए हैं और यह बहुत उच्च कोटि की बात है। इस संस्थान का एक महान उद्देश्य भी है कि विभिन्न तरह की प्रतिभा को मुक्त मंच प्रदान करना। यहाँ अशिक्षित होना अनिवार्य नहीं है, यानी प्रतिभा को प्रोत्साहन देना, लोगों के सामने लाना। कानून की किताबों से निकल कर वर्तमान में विस्तृत रूप में सभी की सोच को, दृष्टिकोण को बदल रहा है। कानून का दायरा व्यापक है, राष्ट्र निर्माण के हित में प्रत्येक कदम। यह संस्था कानून पढ़ने वाले बच्चों के लिए वरदान साबित हो रहा है, क्योंकि मार्गदर्शन के लिए शिक्षक हमेशा मौजूद रहते हैं। कानून उनके लिए उपलब्ध हो रहा है जो आर्थिक रूप से कमजोर हैं। यह आने वाले समय में और बेहतरीन कार्य करेगा। आज पूरी टीम वर्क को देखकर हर्ष की अनुभूति हो रही है। उनकी लगन, समन्वय, उनकी कड़ी मेहनत, दिन रात की जा रही है उसको, और लोगों तक जोड़ना, एक कड़ी से दूसरी कड़ी को जोड़ना। आज मैं पूरी टीम को सैल्यूट कर रही हूँ। अंततः मैं यही कहूंगी कि तकनीक और शिक्षा का समन्वय, जहाँ तकनीक और शिक्षा का समन्वय होता है, वहाँ एक नया भारत का उदय होता है। चरैवेति चरैवेति, यही मूल मंत्र है अपना, यही मूल मंत्र है अपना। चरैवेति मंत्र है, उठो जागो चलते रहो जब तक लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति ना हो। आओ आगाज करें, आह्वान करें, आगे साथ चले, उनके साथ अपनी वाणी, इसके साथ ही अपनी वाणी को विराम देती हूँ। नमस्कार।
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद निधि तिवारी मैम। आपके साथ और आशीर्वाद से हम जरूर आगे बढ़ेंगे।
धन्यवाद।
Moving forward, today we also have amongst us Dr. Shrutimala Goswami. She is an assistant professor at Nerim Law College. She is also the chief editor of our vlog, Neo Lexivision. As the name suggests, it aims to provide a platform for exchange of legal ideas and promote awareness. I kindly request the learned Dr. Goswami to launch the souvenir of the organization.
Thank you, Basuri. Today is an auspicious day marking the occasion of our independence. Since I have been given an opportunity to address this August gathering, I take pride in conveying my regards to all present here. With your kind permission, I would like to announce the inauguration of this souvenir. Along with this, I'll have to mention the work that went into bringing this souvenir. I thank Jayanta Barua and all who tirelessly strive to make this souvenir the light of the day. Today is an occasion not just of celebration, but of respect. And as law and legal profession is an important pillar of democracy, let us strive to keep this pillar as the crown of our democracy, of the voice of the voice that is of India, of the voice that our masses rely on. And with this, I would like to leave you with these words and the hope that we see justice being the cornerstone of this land, of its judiciary, and of the legal fraternity. Thank you. Thank you so much, and happy Independence Day to all of you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Goswami, for launching our souvenir. We seek your teachings and direction to help us continue walking on the right path. Now I welcome someone whose list of achievements. Yeah.
Sorry for intervening. Let the souvenir get open because the link is shared. The screen is on. So let the audience have a view about the souvenir. Priyanshuda, please share the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Can you see?
Yeah, you click on the image. The image is appearing, no? You click on the image, the PDF will open.
Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible. It is visible. You can make it full screen. You can keep it, and in the meantime, Basuri can continue. Vasu, you can continue now.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Dr. Goswami. Now I welcome someone whose list of achievements is extraordinary. Dr. Dhrubajyoti Das had been the correspondent to almost all the leading and reputed newspapers of Assam. He is a member of senior editorial board of UGC care listed journals. He is the president of Cotton University Nabin Association. He was the editor of Katha Malita. He is a life member of Assam Sahitya Sabha. Dr. Das has personally inspired me with his long list of achievements and success. I kindly request him to launch Aequitas Victoria newsletter. Dr. Dhrubajyoti Das? Sir, are you there?
Are you getting me?
Is Dr. Yeah, yes, sir. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, the country is celebrating its 74th Independence Day, and we are busy with launching this organization. Actually, this is a very creative work in these trying times, and the entire effort indicates actually how problem can be converted to possibility. So actually, Jayanto was keeping in touch with me for several, weeks, and we had different, the talks with different matters on this particular organization. This is a proud moment for us to have seen the launching of this organization of such magnitude, especially in this time of Corona. So I personally believe there is a need of such organization in the society because people are crying for such kind of guidance on the legal affairs. Actually, I was impressed with this motto. The motto of this organization, peace and justice. So peace and justice are certain requirements in our lifestyle as a social being, and this gives us certain, the lifestyle for which we can go for the dignified way. But on that aspects, I am not the competent person to elaborate on. Rather, some of the people have already deliberated very splendidly. And just I was asked to release the newsletter. Newsletter actually is a kind of platform of an organization and institution which can stimulate the brains and minds of the stakeholders, and it gives an opportunity us to look back the past, its flaws and lacunas, and it can give certain, what you can say, it can give the opportunity to formulate plans and programs for the future even. So I won't share much words here. I just want to release a newsletter, and formally I announced about the release of this newsletter, and it is on this time onwards is open for the viewers and the readers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Das. We hope You help us by being the backbone of the organization and guide us on the ladder of success. We are also delighted to have amongst us Dr. Motiur Rahman. He is assistant professor at University Law College, Guwahati. He is an expert in environmental law. I request him to kindly launch the ebook Rupantar. This book aims to create legal awareness through the medium of art and expression. I welcome Dr. Rahman.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're
Hello?
audible. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Okay, in the very beginning, I would like everyone a very happy Independence Day today, and also like to thank the organizers for this wonderful opportunity to come over this platform, and that too in these very trying circumstances due of COVID-19. Aequitas Victoria is a non-profit making and a non-governmental organization. The main objective of this organization is to make people our freedoms and rights and duties. As we know, that the preamble to the Constitution of India proclaims India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and also to citizens justice, social, political, liberty of thought, aspiration, belief, equality of status and of opportunity. Among them all, fraternity, assuring the unity and the integrity of the nation. I am feeling very much proud that my student organizers have inculcated these cherished ideas and values in its while forming this NGO, Aequitas Victoria. Praise all of them. Rupantar, Destiny for Revolution, is an electronic book to be published quarterly by Aequitas Victoria. It is a creative and innovative writing, that is photography, painting, quotations, art, poems, short stories, etc. Now I take of requesting the organizers to formally launch the cover page of the ebook Rupantar, the Destiny for Revolution. Thank you. Now the organizers kindly to launch the cover page of this book Rupantar, the Destiny for Revolution.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Rahman. Now, now I kindly request to upload the link in the chat box, the link for the letters. Now I welcome our very own Mr. Jayanta Barua, the founder of the organization. He was a former assistant professor at Nerim Law College. He was the LLM topper from Naluja with a score of 95%. He has more than 40 publications and is determined to make it 100 within the year. He is AIBE qualified and NET qualified. He is presently a research scholar at NEHU. I welcome the very inspiring Jayanta Barua to address this August gathering today.
Thank you, Basuri, first of all. Am I audible?
Yes.
So, am I audible again? Is it clear?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay. So, it's my high privilege, and I thank all of those who have made this dream come true. That I today, after at a very young age, I am able to present myself as a founder in front of so much highly established dignitaries. Anyway, and at some time, even though I cannot thank the pandemic, but I would say this pandemic has played a major role in making this organization come true, in establishing this organization in the reality, because it was Sarthak with whom I was discussing about writing certain research papers. And while discussing those research papers, we wrote and we were sending them to concerned universities, and they were being selected, but one or two research papers got rejected also. So when the research paper came back to us, we used to ask them the feedback that at least please let us know where we have done mistakes so that we can improve it in future. So, but we never received such kind of feedback from most of the institutions or from most of the editorial board of the journals. They used to just mention that we have our agenda not to reveal these facts. It's a confidential purpose. Then I told Sarthak कि हाँ एक दिन ऐसा आएगा जब हम खुद एक जर्नल खोलेंगे and we'll ensure that whenever we will receive articles, we will make them review by the experts, no doubt. But at the same time, we will provide feedback so that it can encourage the author to improve their articles and to submit them again. Meaning, we don't want to reject the articles, rather we want to create a sense of improvement amongst the authors. With this intention, we were thinking only that Sarthak was initially in an earlier in another organization, and he included even me also. But later on, he got into certain conflict. He came out, and with him, many members came out. So we were just planning to launch something new from our behalf. All these issues, when we all these ideas when we discussed together, then we thought about Aequitas Victoria. Initially, we thought of the blog. Then we thought of a journal because we were having a good support from some of the expert members that you are seeing in the board of advisors. They constantly supported us, and this is the reason why we planned of launching these two things. But then we started thinking that हमारे पास तो पैसा नहीं है और हम हार्ड कॉपी प्रिंट भी नहीं कर पाएंगे. We are students. We see, for had this pandemic been not here, then inviting all those dignitaries won't have been possible for us, because arranging a physical meeting means a lot of expenses. That's why I told you this pandemic has made it possible to organize this event, even to establish this organization. Because had this pandemic been not there, due to the pressure of the present education system, we won't have been able to engage ourselves. And if you see, during this pandemic, although I accept a lot amount of damages has been done to the economy, even to the education system, but a lot amount of creative contents as well as a lot number of knowledge ventures has also been getting exposed from time to time. You see, students are participating more in webinars without any forceful binding of attendance, this collegiate, all these things. They are still attending webinars just for having certificates, even though they know these certificates are not going to give them job, but still they're having, because they want, the students do have the thirst of possessing knowledge, but to some extent, I believe that this education system has failed to attract the attention of the students to that extent. Anyway, keeping all these ideas together, we thought of launching this organization. We thought of engaging the students for a particular innovative purpose. And during this thought process only, we also thought of launching an advertisement venture so that we can promote our organization. Now we don't have that much financial capacity to pay for our advertisement. So for the purpose of promoting, we launched this newsletter. But this newsletter turned to be a something different. So this newsletter turned to provide information about recent events. And when we thought about this newsletter, we were also not expecting this to become so serious one. But people, mostly the expert from the advisors, they started investing their wholehearted effort. You won't believe. Yes, one more thing in the meantime, I would like to say that most of the students, when I was discussing all these things to Sarthak used to tell me, सर आप इसको ना organization बोल के आप introduce मत कीजिए. तो मैंने पूछा क्यों? क्योंकि आए दिन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन खोलते रहते हैं और वो बंद भी हो जाता है, तो स्टूडेंट आजकल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को मजाक बना के रखेगा। तो मैंने कहा कि देखो हमारा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऐसा नहीं है, वी आर नॉट रनिंग आफ्टर मेंबर्स एज अ होल, इवन वी आर नॉट लाइक कि नहीं हम स्टूडेंट्स मिलकर कुछ करें। इन आवर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन देयर आर एक्सपर्ट्स हु आर एक्टिवली वर्किंग। लेट मी गिव यू सम एग्जांपल। It was like I already mentioned, Dr. Dhuvajiti Das sir. He is also a renowned person. He is a very experienced person. He was the person who brought several people in connection to us. He even spoke to me for hours after hours in order to make the organization progress. Similarly, Dr. Bimal Kumar Vaishya sir, you won't believe today if senior advocate Vijay Hansarya sir is here, it is only because of Bimal Kumar Vaishya sir. He has made his effort. Not only Vijay Hansarya sir, even Bimal Kumar Vaishya sir brought several other people. He has spoke to me even overnight. Even similarly, Dr. Motiur Rahman sir, his suggestions were there. Whenever I used to call him, it doesn't matter whether it was 11 p.m. or 12:30 a.m. He always provided with suggestions. Even you won't believe, after collecting the articles for the newsletters, after reviewing them from Daisy Sangma ma'am and Diganta Roida, those articles I just after having the final draft of the newsletter, I just sent the newsletter to some of the esteemed faculties like Dr. Kasturi ma'am. Then there was a student who is a very eminent student from ULC like Vishal Kakoti. Then Vipasa Saikyaba, a guest faculty from ULC. Then she was a pass out from Jodhpur NLU. Similarly, we passed the newsletter for review for several other people like Dr. BKV sir, Dr. Motiur Rahman sir. You won't believe they have taken it so seriously that till last night, I think it was 12:30 a.m., Kasturi ma'am converted it to Word document by herself, pointed out the mistakes and made us to correct them. And we were correcting the newsletter till today 4 a.m. That is the reason why it is not uploaded in the website, because to some technical issues we could not upload it on the website, but still we have presented it. So such extent dedication has been shown from all the members from our board of advisors. You won't believe, principal from Nagaon Law College, Dr. Sujata Bhattacharya ma'am, when I first spoke to her, she was very excited. She even told us to launch certificate courses from the field of law where online video platform will be used. That means technological innovative steps. Second, when I spoke to Dr. Ajay Kumar Das sir, principal of Jorhat Law College, he himself called me yesterday the other persons whom he can bring to this organization for betterment of this organization. So the strength of this organization is not only what we are doing. The strength of the organization is what the board of advisors are doing, what the board of advisors are directing us to do. Similarly, the board of directors are constantly taking decisions one after another. All these things are making this organization a highly professional, and it is based on legal basis. Now see, we have requested the members to participate in this event, and we have told them that a link will be generated from where if you fill the form, then an automated appointment letter will be generated to your email. Why this has been done? Because for registration of NGO, meetings like these are very important. Now we cannot go for physical meeting and deliver appointment letter by hand. But if we do this, then we'll have electronic evidences that we have conducted a meeting, and all these evidences will become a source of evidence to prove that our NGO is based on legal premises. Very soon we are going to have a board of directors, and at the present, the another most important strength of our organization is we are not randomly running after members. We have never advertised for any call for jobs. We have never advertised for any call for posts, for vacancies. No. We are just thinking about ideas. We are not individually going to ask for students. We are calling for the principals of the institutions. This is one of the biggest, because I have seen, even I have also worked with many organizations. The organizations, mostly those who are created by student organization. I'm not speaking about professional organizations. Those organizations, they usually goes for collecting members. But we are not doing that. This is the second strength. We are going for innovative ideas. If we have ideas, then we'll obviously get members. Third thing, I'm addressing my speech only to the official members so that they can understand what they will be getting in return by working in this organization. First thing, you won't believe. Just now Vasuri told I have 40 publications I have topped in LLM. Yesterday, when I was reviewing the newsletter, after the review of Kasturi ma'am pointed out several grammatical mistakes, and from there I found that even in my writings, there were mistakes. See, after having 15, 16 times making review of this entire newsletter process, there were mistakes shown. That means no one is perfect. No one in this world is perfect. So we have something to learn, and we can learn when somebody is there who is constructively going to guide us. Because when we all are involved in an organization, if one commits the mistake, other will point out with a moral objective for defending the name and fame of the organization. So somebody is going to correct us for our mistakes. This is how I think we will learn. First benefit. Second benefit, after 1 year of service, now a question arises, why 1 year compulsory service? See, in organization or any institution, if anybody goes for employment, as per my knowledge is concerned, an experience letter for of below 1 year doesn't count for any value. Since it's a registered NGO, your experience letter will be like job experience. So after having 1 year experience letter, and that experience letter will not only be signed by the founder of the organization, that means a registered organization, but will also be countersigned by expert or eminent qualified persons from the background where you will be working. So since like for Rupantar, DJ sir has promised me that he will try to bring Rima Das, an eminent Oscar Award nominated director from Assam, like Anurag Saikia, a music composer who is working in Bollywood. Such people, and I cannot ensure it, but he has told that he will try. If those people comes, then they will be providing you the experience letter for working here. They might provide you. Similarly, in the newsletter also, we have certain very esteemed personalities from the field of journalism. So if their signatures will obviously matter for your career, it shows that you have done something, and in your experience letter will automatically count for some value like internship certificates. So these are the benefits that the official members will enjoy working in this organization. Most importantly, we are doing something for the society. At least we are trying to do something for the society. Doing something for the society, more than being a noble job, is something which is required now. There are many issues. Now, see, ignorance of law is not excused. So I believe that justice in India won't be possible if it is not made to be reached to the last person residing in the last home at the remote village of this country. कहने का मतलब ये, जब तक दूर के किसी गांव में आखिरी घर के आखिरी इंसान तक न्याय नहीं पहुंच जाता, तो हमारे भारतीय कानून व्यवस्था को हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि वो सफल हो गया है न्याय देने में. That is the reason why we should make justice accessible to all the possible sections of the society. I think we'll be trying to achieve these objectives, and in this mission, all the members that are gathered here, especially the board of advisors who are eminent and experts in this field, with the board of directors who are the backbone of these organizations, will help us. And it's my high privilege that I have this opportunity to thank all of them. I think their blessings will always matter. And more than that, whatever has been done by all the members of the board of advisors is really commendable. I never expected that I will receive such kind of support. And the board of advisors are increasing day by day. I have named only few personalities. There are ACS officer, superintendent of taxes, Utkarsh Datta, who has also joined us. Similarly, there are persons from different NLUs, from different institutions who are joining us. We have not uploaded them in the website because of lack of time. In the last 25 days, we have received so many support that we have got overwhelmed with jobs. Anyway, I thank all the members, especially the student members who have made all the mission come true. Thank you. And by this, I come to the conclusion. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Barwa, for giving us an insight into Aequitas Victoria, the organization. We are really thankful to Anna Jori as they are our technical partners. It is a non-profit platform to engage and promote various kinds of activities that are striving for social change, leadership building, and entrepreneurship in Assam and Northeast. During the course of last few months, we have been engaging through virtual media and inviting speakers engaged in various fields to create a network amongst people working in the Northeast. Thank you so much, Anujori, as our technical partner. Now, last but not the least, I invite my friend, the young and enthusiastic budding lawyer, Mr. Sarthak Aryan, co-founder of Aequitas Victoria. He is an energetic and devoted student. I welcome him to address the house.
Thank you, Basuri. I hope I am audible. Okay.
So I expect that all the officials have received the appointment letters and they have filled the form from the chat section of this Zoom meeting. So, respected chief guests, academicians, professors, advocates, senior journalists, and all official members of the Aequitas Victoria present in this meeting. Good afternoon. Now, this marks the end of my prepared speech. Now, rest of my points are not prepared, but there are few points that my address will focus. Ideas have the power to change the world. Ideas are like chess moves. We might face failure, and we are prepared for it. But this move can start a winning game. One principle that we have followed from day one is that we should always focus long-term goals, and term achievements will follow automatically. This is our first foundation day, and it will be injustice if we do not mention our achievement during this journey from 2 to 2000. First of all, I want to thank our board of advisors because it is their confidence in our ideas that motivated us to keep progressing. Various eminent personalities like Executive Editor of Assam Tribunal, P.J. Barua sir, former HOD of Department of Law, Guwahati University, as well as founder head of Department of Law, Tezpur University, Professor B.K. Chakravarti sir, HOD Law Department, NEHU, Professor Chintamani Raut sir, and many other persons from various institutions, including Central Universities, Cotton University, have agreed to support us and, and also to work with us for a better future of this organization. We have we have amongst our members received eminent support from leading institution, most of the NLUs from in the field of law, and as well as private institution and public institution in other disciplines. We have received more than 60 articles for our peer-reviewed Neo Lex Vision blog from across the country, and almost 20 have already been reviewed and published by our efficient team. We have also received 100 creative contributions from across the country for our Rupantar ebook. The cover page which you saw today was prepared by our team, and approx 20 of our articles have been published. We have received 10 articles for our journal, and the funny thing is we have not even started the advertisement. The last date of our paper submission is still pending to September 15, 2020. We have reached the mark of around 1300 followers in Instagram. We have our team of 120 plus subscribers, and our official members have crossed 50, including, and we are not including board of advisors and director in this. We have been ensured of institutional support from Cotton University, Nabin Group, as well as Guwahati University and NLU Assam. Many retired judges, advocates, as well as journalists and other professionals like IT technicians, ACS officers have also promised to join us shortly, which is pending only because issues related to pandemic. Even academicians from foreign university are also communicating with us. And now we are regretting the fact that when we started this idea with me, I and Jayanto sir and with other members, we were not sure whether to buy a domain of .in or .com. We thought we will go for .in and remain in India. But now we are getting views from America, Canada, New Zealand, and other countries. Our website have been published in more than 10 platforms. More than 1700 people have already searched our website. And yesterday I got to know from Google that more than 200 people have also searched our website through Google. We have successfully published our first issue of our Aequitas Victoria newsletter. We have successfully launched the cover page of our first volume of ICBN ebook with this souvenir. Page is prepared and soon we will be getting that number. I hereby congratulate all our team members for achieving so much of achievements within just 1 month of time. And also, I want to acknowledge all your hard work because without you all, we would have not achieved this feat and we have not come this far. हम अकेले ही चले थे जानिबे मंजिल मगर लोग आते गए कारवां बनता गया. I would again like to request all the members to check the chat section of this Zoom document and find the link for your auto-generated appointment letter. And with this, I would like Basuri to continue with her perfect hosting, and I will conclude my speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aryan. With this, we have almost come to the end. It is a very well-known fact that each and every victory is possible because of the number of hands that join together and fight against all the obstacles. So I would like to take this opportunity and thank such supporters of Aequitas Victoria. I express my sincere gratitude and heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Vijay Hansaria sir, for giving his valuable and precious time and motivating us by being present in this session in inaugurating the organization. Further, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Yugal Kishore, former Professor, Vice Chancellor and Registrar, National Law University and Judicial Academy, and currently Dean Faculty of Law, ICFAI Dehradun, for being our Chief Advisor and guiding us till date. I would also like to thank Mr. PJ Barua sir, Executive Editor, Assam Tribune, for guiding us and especially guiding us in preparing our official newsletter. I would also like to thank Professor Dr. Chintamani Raut sir, Professor Dr. Bhaskar Kumar Chakrabarti sir, former Head of Department of Law, Guwahati University, as well as founder Head of Department of Law, Tejpur University, for guiding us. I would even like to thank Dr. Bimal Kumar Baishya sir, Dr. Dhrubajyoti Das sir, Dr. Moitiur Rahman sir, Dr. Sultan Haider Ali Alam sir, Principal of Nerim Law College, Dr. Ajay Kumar Das, Principal of Jorhat Law College, Dr. Sujata Bhattacharya ma'am, Principal of Nagaon Law College, Dr. Ashutosh Kundu sir, Principal of BRM Law College, Sandeep Dev, author cum editor, India Speaks Daily, Dr. Shrutimala Goswami ma'am, Dr. Kasturi Gokul ma'am from National Law University and Judicial Academy Assam, Dr. Dibyajyoti sir, Advocate Dr. Lallan Prasad Thakuria sir, Daisy Changma ma'am, Rosalind Dewry, Diganta Roy, Kashmira Khannan Assistant Professor DLC, Aminesh sir, Assistant Professor DNLU, Utkarsh Datta sir, Superintendent of Taxes, and all those members who have actively worked day and night with extreme passion and dedication for making this mission successful so far. I would also like to thank Nilim Datta, founder of Anajori, our technical support group, without whom this event would not have been possible. I would further beg for apology for missing out any name and designation herein, but our sincere gratitude is expressed to all those who had worked with us either internally or externally in making our dreams come true. At last, but not the least, and most importantly, I would like to thank all the academicians and students from different institutions, including NLUs and other institutions from across the country, who are actively working hard in different capacities for the purpose of this organization. Thank you. With this, we have come to the end of the first Foundation Day celebration of Aequitas Victoria. Today rises a new sun in the history of Aequitas Victoria. And we promise that we will put in our heart and soul into fulfilling the objectives of the organization. Main objective being justice for each and every one of you, justice for each and every one of us, justice for each and every member of the society. With all of yours able guidance and blessings, we are sure to climb the ladder of success. With this, I, Basuri Poddar, the host for the event, the host for the event concludes the event. Happy Independence
Hello,
Day to all.
Basuri.
Vande Mataram.
Basuri, wait a second.
Yes.
I request all the participants and the members to please switch on their camera. We are going to have a photo session. Please switch on your camera. I request all the participants and the members from the Board of Advisors, all those who are attending the session, please switch on their camera.
My video camera has been muted by the host.
Priyangshuda,
Yeah.
please.
May I know whose camera is?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can.
Everyone can start their videos.
No, it's not working.
Okay.
It has been
May I
disabled.
try? Okay.
Yeah.
Dimpi ma'am, can you? Your video is still off. Okay, so that okay. No, thank you. Yes, Bansuri, you're done with the photo. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to each and everyone for being a part of this event. We hope that you all will be supporting us for years and years to come. And Aequitas Victoria will be a success and will ensure that justice is provided to all. With this, we conclude the meeting. Happy Independence Day to all. Vande Mataram.
Thank you.